Anybody out here? No. I could steer, though. This is technically Alvanista Harbor, which makes sense. We're in Alvanista, and we're at the harbor. The words just make sense when put together like that. All right, done on this ship. Let's head out and see what I can find. People! And, like, a crab in the way. I'm trying to find out why I can't go on a trip around the world, but this swabby refuses to help me. Let me travel, I'm begging you. This guy's completely oblivious to the state of the world right now. How many times do I have to tell you? We can't go anywhere. But I can go to Venezia again. That's a good port city. Now let's head up here and deal with all of this. This is a freighter. We're currently loading goods designated for the outskirts of Belladam. Anything else? Looks good. The sea is my home. Vast and beautiful, it is definitely the mother of humanity. Let's treasure the sea. If it was the mother of humanity, it probably would be easier for us to live in it, but that's not the case. Maybe we're distant relatives. This freighter's just about to depart for Belladam. If you want to hitch a ride with us, that's fine, but just know that it's pretty much a one-way trip. The instant we finish unloading the cargo, we'll be going back to Alvanista. That out of the way, the fare, including food and insurance, is 60 gold per person. That'll be 240 gold in total. And we don't need to go yet, but it's nice to know that it's cheaper this time. I'm inspecting the cargo. I wonder what we're going to be transporting next. Sure as hell hope it's not a load as ridiculous as this one. Where are we supposed to eat with all this junk in the way? That's a good question, but pretty sure it's not junk. I love being a man of the sea. Oh no, it's just a little weird that kind of paused in the middle there. All right, can I get you to go somewhere? Like not on the stairs? Can I go around him there? No, but I can just kind of force him out. Crates, crates, and guess what? More freaking crates! This job sucks. Lots of sailors just kind of hanging out. Can I sleep here? No. Let's head out then. Looks like that's pretty much it. And nobody over here either. Oh, I forgot to check, like, the captain's quarters. Forgot to do that last time, but when we're docked, the captain never seems to be in there. Because I already talked to Captain, and he was willing to transport me. For a fee, of course. I do like that they actually include insurance on that. Once again, the game thinks about these things when other games don't typically do that. Can I not go that way? All right. More people to talk to. The food shortage in this country just keeps getting worse. It looks like we might have to start importing rice from the Euclid region of all places. I think we should wait just a little longer to see if the situation improves before taking such measures. This country is suffering from a food shortage. I'm trying to convince the shippers here to bring some back from Euclid. His Majesty wills it. Can't something be done? Possibly. Was the sign here say? Can I read it? Can't read the sign. You'd best not go up against that evil crab. Many a good man has fallen victim to its nefarious devices. Apparently there's an evil crab around here, and I'll probably be fighting it at some point. Dear Mr. Crab, please move out of the way. We don't have time for this. Why are you doing this? What did we ever do to you? If only you were a little larger. I would flip you on your back. Then I'd find your weak point. And strike it for massive damage. It'd just be like the ninja battles in those ancient history books I read. You're not even listening to me, are you? Fine, then I'll just leave. See how you like that. Alright, so we're looping around again. So unfortunately, I can't get that treasure chest. There is a crab in the way. Does it move when I leave and come back? Sure doesn't. And it just starts the whole loop over again. Fair enough. All right, so let's just try talking to people for a little bit. We'll avoid the inn, but we'll go pretty much everywhere else. Welcome to Alvanista. Many elves have important jobs here. This place is a sort of haven for them, since it's so difficult for them to find work in other countries. The king is doing this because he wants to completely integrate magic into our country's society. He's very progressive. That's an interesting thing for a soldier to tell somebody that just walked into town. But what do I know? I guess we'll stay up top for a little bit. Here we can find the supermarket pig out. If you look at King Alvanista's family tree, you'll find some elves a way back. Elves are so beautiful, so majestic, and damn are they hot. I need to date one now! With my luck, though, I'd bet they just shoot me down. I bet they're so foxy because of all those organic foods they eat. Oh man, hubba hubba. I'm not sure I want to talk to this guy again. Just any old elf, as long as it's an elf, I guess. There's a theory that mana, the source of magic, is created by a process called magical photosynthesis. Sounds pretty fancy, but what the heck differentiates it from normal photosynthesis? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but it comes from a tree, so you're probably not wrong. And the chef is here. I come from the world of fabulous flavors. I wish for all the people of the world to experience this taste. Come, don't you wish to taste the flavors of my world? I'll teach you this dish. We learned the recipe for spaghetti. Is it mom's spaghetti? We may never find out. Have you made spaghetti? I sure haven't. I just learned it. All right, so spaghetti here requires tomato, pork, and pasta, so it looks like there's going to be meatballs in it. I don't like just using pure pork for meatballs, but what do I know? A pasta dish best shared with a lover. Restores a moderate amount of HP, cures petrification. So if ever you see a stone, just throw some spaghetti on it, and the statue will turn into a real boy. All right, just wanted to talk to the shop. There we go. Welcome to Pig Out. What do you have? You have chicken, beef, pork, carrot. I think we have seen all of that before. Once again, carrots have a cute shape. All right. Cabbage, potato, apple, strawberry. I think this is the first time seeing strawberry. Perfect match with milk and cream. Prime ingredient of the best shortcake. Banana, a fruit with a white tender flesh wrapped in a yellow peel. Monkeys go bananas for him. Tuna, very large fish, one of the few whose raw flesh is colored red. Mackerel, very tasty fish with a very, very short shelf life. Sardine, a small oily fish commonly packed and sold in tin cans. Bread we have seen, seaweed we've seen. So nothing really new here. I do have more chicken than I need. Can't equip food, unfortunately. Thank you very much. Can't slap people with fish in this game. It'll be a different game. If you win the race against that kid, you'll get an incredible, well, I don't know what exactly, but you'll get some kind of item. You just have to win to find out. There's nothing fun to do. Sure, I could race that other kid, but he always beats me by the time I get halfway through the course. Alright, well, we'll have to deal with that eventually. That's the inn, so I'm avoiding that. Prince Laird is everyone's idol. Charisma, courage, magic looks, the guy's got it all. But he hasn't been seen recently, and it's been a little lonely without him. Where's Laird? There is the castle. We're going to avoid that. Let's stick to the western side for now. Can I not go in here? I'm out. I'm out. Did I just... Yeah, I still just knocked the same amount of times. All right. Here we can find the pharmacy Hutunia? Hutoinia? I don't know. T-U-Y-N. I don't know how to say that. I heard this from my grandma, so take it with a grain of salt, but northwest of Midgard and west of the Valhalla Plains exists a forest where a horned white horse lives. Apparently, it'll only reveal itself to pure maidens. It's a unicorn. Nah, I'm sure it's not real. When would ever a Japanese RPG have a rumor that turned out to be true? All right, welcome to Hutoinia. Let's go with that. What can I do for you? Let's see what you got. Apple gels, orange gels, melange gels, panaceas, life bottle, flare bottle, liqueur bottle, holy bottle, dark bottle, rune bottle. They actually sell rune bottles. As you can see, they're very expensive. 3,500 gold for a single one. Magic lens. I guess I'll take a couple of those. All right. I do need to... Thanks. Before I forget, I need to use a rune bottle on... Should be down at the bottom, right? Yes, the sword that we picked up, an unidentified sword, turns into fame and faith. So let's take a look at that. That will be for Kless. New weapon for him. It is sort of an upgrade. I'm going to say it is an upgrade, even though the stats don't necessarily show it. So Fame and Faith, a slender, curved, and keen-edged sword. The blade is decorated with a navy blue color and a long, shimmering green crest. This is a water-type sword, water elemental sword, so we're going to equip that for that reason pretty much only. That's kind of important. All right, the Adventurers Guild Panic. Do I want to deal with this just yet? We'll finish exploring first, and then we'll deal with that. Let's talk to you first, then we'll head inside. The pub's a hotspot for adventurers seeking an expedition in the Moria mine. Most likely because that's more or less the only place where they can get an entry permit. And what do we have in here? And I'm the hero's trusty mage sidekick. Let us go, my hero. We'll show those monsters. Hi, I'm the hero. Yeah, I was about to say, I talked to him out of order then, didn't I? Boy's the hero, girl is the sidekick. Isn't that always the case? Tastes divine. Cooking always sends me to 7th heaven. Can you just, cook for me then? It's my dream that my family of 4 live happily ever after. But what would we do if this town gets caught up in the war as well? So, nothing spectacular out of there. Let's head down here. This shouldn't be out of town. Oh, it is out of town. Not bad. Let's go back inside then. I don't want to go into town, outside of town. Were they there before? All right, we'll talk to them. Come, my aerial friends. I've memorized all their mantras, prayers, evocations, and invocations, but what the heck is this all about? I've never bothered to ask. What are you guys doing? We're calling the Sky People. Sky People? Yeah, they're a highly developed race of people who are different from us on the other side of the sky. They must rival the gods. So they're calling the Sky People. Surely that's not a thing.